Bruh, what'd you do?
No, don't look at me. Hacker did that.
Really? It was already like that when it came in. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Hacker in the Shop. And in this video, I want to go over a scenario that you might possibly run into. It's rare, but not saying you're never going to run into it, because eventually you probably will run into it if you haven't already. And that is having to pull directly to bare metal. And if for some reason you had to pull to bare metal, I want you to be confident and successful while still utilizing your whole KECO repair kit. So there's a couple reasons why you might run into this situation, and one is the paint's delaminating and then the clear coat is just popping off when you go to pull it. Or when it got in the collision, it gouged out the paint and it's already metal showing, so best way to repair it would be to remove all the finish. So we're just going to pretend that this clear coat is bad and we're going to remove it, and I'm going to show you how to pull bare metal and be successful at it. What I recommend would be to use a red roll-out grinding disc. Now, it doesn't technically have to be the red one, it can be the brown one. The brown one's great. I know there's a few other ones out there, and as long as it's not like a 80 grit or a 60 grit, even though that is a fine grinding disc, it's still a little aggressive. You definitely don't want to use a 36 grit or 40 grit. That's just way too aggressive. So I would remove the finish with this roll-lock disc. Then after doing that, I'd go ahead and get some 600 grit just to smooth it out. And once I got done smoothing it out, I would continue following the 6 C's. So if it's clear coat, 6 C's. If it's bare metal, 6 C's. Always follow the 6 C's regardless of what you're pulling on. And we're gonna be doing all this while utilizing the whole KECO repair kit. Well, we're not going to use every single tool, because that would be like a 5-hour video. That we'd be here forever. But we will be utilizing a lot of it. We're going to be using both of our glues that come in the kit. Probably going with the K-beam. We'll hook some tabs up to it. We'll just play by ear. Probably make a super strong pull just to show you how much we can pull if we have the panel prepped right. So guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. All right, so now we have our metal prepped and just about ready for glue. Now we just follow and continue to follow the 6 C's. All right, guys, now we're getting down into the range where we want to be. So let's go ahead and let's set our tab. We're going with the Kamado collision glue. I'm going to coat it nice, even layer. Guys, now I have quite a bit of tension on this and it doesn't even want to budge glue wise. So honestly, just for video purpose, just to show you how much adhesion you can get as long as you prep that metal right, how strong that the tabs and glue can pull. Now that is more than enough adhesion you're going to need to pull out any dent. So now you can be confident if you ever have to go to bare metal. So here's our tab weld glue, and we're going to go with one of our crease tabs, and we are going to go with a dead center tab. Let's just see how well it sticks to this bare metal. All right, let's see how strong it is. That's pretty strong. So as long as your metal is prepped this way, I promise you, you will be able to pull very strong pulls. Let's see if we can just even break it off. I mean, it's on there. So prep is the key. Prep. All right, and here's dead center. And that's, I mean, it's on there. And let's go ahead and throw us a 16mm dead center on there. Go ahead and put her in there, right there on that low. Make sure you prep it with the roll lock disc, finish it with 600, and you will have no issues. Let's see if we can just rip this thing off. There we go. All right, guys, so we did a lot of strong pulling, and the glue, it held on like a champ. So if you ever run into that situation of having to glue pull bare metal, remember, roll lock it and finish it off with 600 grit, and you will have success every single time. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Like it, share it, and I'll see you soon.